Hi guys, so welcome to today's video. So today we're going to cover moving off and stopping in an automatic car to a test standard. So on your driving test, you're going to stop on the left hand side, I would say about 3 to 4 times, and you need to be stopping in a safe place. So today we'll cover how to move off, how to stop, and where you shouldn't be stopping. The first thing we need to do, we're going to use the POM routine to move off, and we're going to use the MSM routine to pull up on the left hand side somewhere safe. Okay, so using the POM routine, prepare, observe and move. So we're going to prepare the car by selecting drive. We're going to take our handbrake off. Then we're going to do the observe part, which is look over your left shoulder, left mirror, look ahead, center mirror, right shoulder. We're going to signal if it's necessary. So by that means, if there's nobody around, we don't really need a signal on. So here at the moment, there's nobody around. It's not going to benefit anybody, so I'm not going to signal. In a normal scenario, if there's got cars coming towards you, there's pedestrians around, you would signal right to let other people know that you're about to move off. Okay, so we're going to prepare, observe, and I'm going to signal just for the sake of signaling. Just before we move, we're going to check our blind spot. Make sure you actually look over your blind spot, and then we're going to slightly steer to the right. Okay, now we're going to stop on the left hand side using the MSM routine. So I'm going to check my center mirror, left mirror. I'm going to signal left. I'm going to start steering over to the left. I've got my brake covered, slightly steer. At this point I'm going to straighten up, and then I'm going to gently brake to a stop. So we're fairly close to the curb. And then we're going to put our handbrake on, securing the car, select park, and if your signal's on, cancel your signal. And then the examiner will ask you to move off when it's safe to do so. Okay, so now let's go through where we shouldn't be stopping. Okay, the first thing, so if we're pulling up on the left hand side, we can see a junction on the right hand side here, so we shouldn't really be stopping here. So if you did do this on your driving test, this could be classed as a fail, because technically if somebody is now coming out of this junction, imagine a large vehicle, a bus or a lorry coming out of this junction here on the right hand side, we're actually affecting them, because they obviously need a lot more space to move up. Again, we're going to pull up on the left hand side. This time we shouldn't really block anybody's drive, so we'll check center left, signal left. Now for me to stop here, again I'm being an obstruction. I've blocked the drive on my left hand side. On my right hand side there's a parked vehicle as well. Now I'm narrowed the road there, so I could have just actually gone a little bit further on. There is another safe place to stop there, and I could have stopped there. Okay, again, another place where we shouldn't be stopping is too close to a junction. You've got to allow 10 meters from the junction. So this here is not a safe place. I'm too close to the junction here, and I should be really further back. So the safe place here would have been a little bit further back. Now here I'm not blocking no one's drive, I'm not affecting any cars turning into the junction or leaving the junction, exiting from it, and this would be safe enough for you to stop. Another place I shouldn't be stopping is here, a bus stop. This would fail your test. Now I'm actually right at the bus stop, so if there was a bus coming behind me, he wanted to stop, for someone waiting at the bus stop or dropping someone off, I've been an obstruction, so this would fail me my test. So I'm going to pull up here on the left hand side, center left. You've seen a drop curb, you've seen other cars pulled up on the pavement, and you go and do the same like so. this again would fail your driving test.